Europe snubbed Trump's peace board, and I couldn't be happier. Uh, I can certainly understand why they would, especially considering the fact that Trump is asking for donations. What's it, a $1 billion donation for any country to have a permanent seat on this board of peace? And I can understand why places like the UK and France and Germany, who abstained from coming, wouldn't want to be into that. But I can understand why super strong, well-formed states like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the UAE, Israel, Jordan, Turkey, they'll all be there. And Hungary too. Wonderful, excellent bastions of strong democracy who are better than those sissy liberal Europeans. Gosh, it, 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 it would be sad if it wasn't Trump doing it. But of course, we know Trump and we know how he acts and we know how nakedly greedy he is and how he wants to be able to profit from the fact that he's president. Um, I would normally be shocked. I would say, gosh, why is he doing that? How dare he? But it's Trump and he gets away with everything. Of course, he also rescinded Canada's invitation. Um, which is just hilarious. When he gets criticized by Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, he's like, "No, I'm not inviting you to my party." And we know how Trump is. He's hurt by what Carney said, and he's hurt that France and Britain and Germany are snubbing him. And he's probably going to go on Truth Social and make a bunch of truth posts with capital letters in random places and he's probably going to be, he's probably rage shitting himself, and he's probably, you know, needing to be cleaned up in the residence, watching Fox News with his thumb in his mouth and his other hand cramming a Big Mac into it. Oh my goodness. And, it kind of reminds me, this board of peace thing, it kind of reminds me of a fellow I know through a friend of mine who doesn't work, who doesn't have a job, but wants to live beyond his means. And so what he did was he created a nonprofit, one of those 501(c)(3) organizations, and basically he did everything he could not to define what they actually did. And he would use flowery language like where our mission is to meet the goals of our next generation by helping them to their full potential. It's classic like MLM, shit life coach kind of speak. And I mean, it worked. People bought into it. I mean, people fell for it. People were able to sustain this dude's living expenses for quite a while. And that seems what Trump's doing. Um, you know, I wonder if his properties are going into foreclosure. They probably are. Some of them are. But oh, it's just funny. It's so funny how America's being left out of the world order, and there's nothing that Trump can do about it. It's sad for us because we're gonna have to deal with the fallout. But as long as it makes Trump shit himself, I'm gonna be laughing for as long as I can.